Welcome back. Let's find out if we've got anything wrong so far. For that, we go to TV's Andy Levy. So, Andy, you seem very pensive tonight.
I am, Greg. I've got a lot to think about.
How come?
Well, I was doing my daily Ryan Phillippe reading, and as you know, in his new movie, The Bang Bang Club, he plays a photojournalist who helped capture the last days of apartheid in South Africa.
Okay.
Well, they shot the film in South Africa, and Ryan says that the country had a huge effect on him, that the spirit of South Africa definitely gets under your skin and affects you in a soulful way. And I read this and I thought, how beautiful and how Ryan is that?
What's happened to you, Andy?
Ryan happened to me, Greg. Ryan happened to me.
Andy, you went through the same thing last year with Ryan Reynolds.
No, this is totally different, Greg.
Andy, I just don't want to see you get hurt again.
I appreciate that, but this time it's more than just abs.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Well, you'll see it, sir.
I hope so.
All right.
I worry about you.
I know.
They chew you up and spit you out.
I'll be fine.
He wishes.
You know what, Bill? You always take a tender moment and you ruin it with your crass, sullying nature.
I, too, don't want to see you get hurt, Andy. It's a little thing called tough love. Look into it.
Bin
My hair is
Laden.
bad.
You're just noticing that now?
Haircut.
Bin Laden family. Paul, you said Omar bin Laden complaining about how his dad was treated after the way his dad treated people is like getting yelled at by the CEO of BP for peeing in his pool.
Yes.
But remember, as Imogen pointed out, Omar bin Laden denounced his father. And you know what? Osama may have been a mass murdering terrorist, but damn it, he's still his dad. And this is the closest he's ever going to get to a Field of Dreams moment.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I just want to play catch the goat head with my dad.
Yeah.
Exactly.
One more
Exactly.
time.
Want to blow up a building, Dad? Courtney, you said Osama was a war criminal and didn't deserve a trial, but I think we usually try war criminals.
Whatever. He got what he deserved.
I completely agree.
We actually were better to him than we should have been.
I agree.
I don't disagree with that either. Yep. Paul, nice recovery with the hate is enough line after Bill totally stepped on it.
Oh, that's okay.
Don't take it personally. It's what he does.
No, I understand. Well, with those pink shorts, you can do whatever you want.
No, you're telling me. I had a whole thing here about the UN, but I feel like it's boring.
Is it?
I don't know.
I know the
get back
audience
to-
loves seeing you ruffle your papers.
You know what? I get a lot of tweets saying they do.
Well, you know what? That's a great way to assess the ratings of a show.
Absolutely. It's the only way to do it.
Weird people tweeting you over paper.
Hey, our Twitter fans are not weird.
The people tweeting you about your paper, that's weird.
No, that's my fan base.
Oh, my God.
In some circles, I'm known for my paper fluttering.
Andy, that is a fetish group.
Yes.
That is
yes.
they like the sound of it, and you don't want to know what they're doing.
I, in fact, know what they're doing, and I completely approve.
All right.
Lots of paper cuts.
Greg Lodge, some liberals in southern Arizona want to secede. Imogen, I agree this is a silly idea, but that said, I can totally sympathize with people not wanting to be part of the same state as Joe Arpaio.
Okay then, point. Can I just say I'm just feeling a bit scared. I must have missed the memo because everybody else is in baby blue. I'm feeling like the odd one out here.
You can say that, but it has nothing to do with what I just
Sorry, I
said.
know. I'm just freaked out.
Not with the wide
But
shot.
speaking of baby
All
blue,
of us are
Andy,
too.
your eyes look fabulous tonight.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, no, he does
Andy,
that though. And Paul said that,
I
not
will
me
engage
tonight.
your question and say that there are some other people that are like Joe Arpaio, whose names I can't remember, like the sheriff after the shooting, who was kind of a jerk as well. So.
Oh yeah, he wasn't kind of a jerk.
Yeah, he was a jerk. So it cuts both ways.
I know. I just like to make Joe Arpaio jokes.
I know, because he made you wear that underwear that time.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And suck my thumb.
All you did was run a red light, and he made you put on underwear.
It's
And you
what I
weren't
was-
even under arrest.
It's what I was doing while I was running the red light. That was the
is true.
problem. Yeah.
That is true.
Apparently not legal in Arizona.
Yeah. Well,
Mexico should just annex Arizona and put a fence up and be done.
no. I love Arizona.
But then they'll have America's toughest sheriff. And that title does not work in Mexico.
Arizona.
Simple math.
Arizona is a heroic state.
You pander.
Hey, Courtney, have you found that Southern Californians and Northern Californians do actually get along?
Yes, and guess which part I lived in? Northern California or Southern California?
Well,
What do you think?
I know where you're from, so I can't answer that. It wouldn't be fair. But I actually found that there's a lot of, when I lived in SoCal also, I found that there was a lot of hatred between the two halves of the state.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I know.
Absolutely. Well, I lived
agree
in
with you.
Northern Cal. When
Yeah.
we would drive down for games in Southern Cal, we always talked about how much we hated them and how stupid they were and how rich they were.
But don't you think that's learned behavior from parents and other people around you?
Mind your own business.
You are such a hateful human being.
No, that's learned.
Oh my God! What? I'm just leaving. You don't really need me.
No.
By the way, never mind.
Go ahead, say it. No, say it. Guy with. By the way, the guy in his bathroom. It was Bill. You saw the picture of him on the floor.
Yeah.
That was
Okay.
me.
Teen suing White House over climate change. First of all, fascinating conversation about your bathroom grouting, Greg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was telling you, I didn't bring it up, Andy.
No, I know. I'm not blaming you.
What's to blame? It was a very
We know
nice
where the blame.
conversation
We
that
know
showed
where
a
the
connection.
blame goes. Imogen, you said you're really confused by the culture of suing in America, and I agree that we're an overly litigious society. But let's not pretend it's just us. You want to talk about the BBC getting sued because the host of Top Gear made some jokes about Mexico?
Oh, I love Top Gear. It's my favourite show.
Yeah.
It's the best show.
So
on
you
TV.
hate Mexicans?
Apart from Red Eye.
Why do you hate Mexicans, Imogen?
Is that what you're saying? Because I think you just violated the equality laws over there.
I'm feeling very blonde today.
You might be up for being the toughest sheriff in Arizona, my
You look
friend.
beautiful. What's wrong? You look great.
Paul, stop hitting on her.
I'm not.
Get your hand off her leg.
Andy, take control of this.
I'm just keep hoping I'll wake up and it'll be over.
We all are.
Paul, did you mock the idea of the teens being helped in their lawsuit by a NASA scientist?
Did I mock the idea?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like they're being manipulated. I don't think they really care about this issue that much. I think they care about it, but to that extent, no. I can't remember being 15 and go, you know what? I can either smoke weed and have sex or go file a lawsuit. I think I'll file a lawsuit. I don't remember living like that.
I feel like you didn't do either.
What is this? Pick on Paul's show day? What-
Hey, look, I'm happy to get the show off, all right?
Yeah. It's not like you don't deserve it.
By the way, one space shuttle launch produces 28 tons of carbon dioxide.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, go ahead.
No, what?
I don't want to prolong the agony.
No, okay.
This doesn't seem bad to me.
That's part of the problem.
All right, I'm leaving. I'll see you guys.
No.
I'm
Stay
going.
here. I still haven't made fun of your sweater.
Oh, I was gonna leave, but I want to stick around for that.
I just, I don't know. Something tells me Charlie Brown is sad because he can't find one of his Sunday football sweaters. But hey, whatever.
I want you to tweet viewers about whether or not my sweater deserves to be picked on or not.
Yeah.
I'm really not gonna do that.
I'm not talking the rest of the show.
Okay. You know what? Me either. I'm done.
All right,
Wait, where'd your lips go? Oh, there they are.
It's a kaleidoscope of clarity in a toy box of buffoonery. So the good news is Al-Qaeda has not named bin Laden's successor. The bad news is we have. Yep, the media has found the next in line, and according to AP News, it's just another. So I must ask, why are we helping our enemies in the application process? If America decides on the successor, aren't we doing the hard work for them by telling them who we fear? It's like we're their headhunter. We should get paid for it. So wouldn't it be better to keep our mouths shut? I think so. But then again, I've been drinking since noon. It is Friday. Anyway, if we're going to guess who's next, why not throw our enemies off the scent by announcing that the most probable successor to bin Laden is Andy Dick? He has the free time and pretty much only destroys himself. Or perhaps Janice Dickinson, for the very same reason, and she scares me. I'd also suggest actor Tony Shalhoub. He was born in Lebanon but raised in Green Bay, a perfect misdirection, and maybe finally this will get Monk off the air. Of course, there's Snooki. She'd be too drunk to do anything bad, and even better, she'd teach the terrorists about body shots, and that's all you really need. And then Jeff Goldblum, as Bill Schulz once pointed out, he seems smart, but he's also a time waster. He'll want to bomb something, but he'll want to play the piano all night. And what of William Campbell, the mischievous super being Trelane on Star Trek, the scariest villain ever? The great thing is he's dead, so his minions will have no idea where to find him. They'll just assume he's in hiding, and then we can make up the dialogue. But the best choice, I believe, for taking over Al-Qaeda? The cat that looks like Hitler. Al-Qaeda would love it. After all, it has 9 lives, and it's no pussy. And if you disagree with me, you, sir, are worse than a cat that looks like Hitler.
That does it for today's adventure. If you're new here, please subscribe. Take it one step further and ring that notification bell. And if you enjoyed today's video, please give it a big old like and a thumbs up. It lets me know you care. I'll see you in the next video. Right on.